Do your family and friends constantly tell you not to drink anymore, to take drugs anymore? Can you not find your drugs that you hid last night, despite the fact that you were the one that put them there, or the alcohol? Have you been to jail? Have you been to the psych ward? All of these questions are starting to paint a picture. If you've been to psych wards like I have, yes, I used to hide things and then I couldn't find them for days, weeks or months. And then they'd turn up, just out of the blue. Usually when in front of someone, I might pull out a shoe and I'd be talking to someone and all of a sudden there's some marijuana right in front of us, sort of thing. Unmanageability and powerlessness. So this is the second part of step one. And I just don't think I really finished that off there the other day. And so many people get to AA and NA and don't get a real solid grasp of the first step. And that is, there is lack of power. Lack of power was my dilemma. This disease is all powerful, it is almighty, and I need to find something external to me. And what is the evidence of this? Well, that is the evidence that, I've lost access to I've lost access to my son. I've seen him once in 13 years. And that is a direct result of my addiction, my alcoholism. It's quite a sad thing, but at the same time, I've been actually able to deal with this without taking drugs and alcohol. And that is a really good thing, because when my son does get to see me again, he will get to meet the authentic me. He won't find me an absolute mess. He won't find me under a bridge. He'll find a guy that's got things together, mostly. I'm certainly not perfect. And I have hope around that. And I think that's what he deserves. I certainly deserve it, because I had to do it for me, that's for sure. So that's the powerlessness part. I've met in the last year and a bit at my work alone, 3 mothers who've lost access to their children. Now, it's one thing to lose the father figure. It's another thing for a child to lose that mother. It really breaks your heart to see it. And for the most part, 2 of those women I know absolutely are still in denial about their addiction. That they seem to think that it's normal. They really don't have a grasp on step one, let alone the fact that they're going to need to do the 12 steps to solve this problem. And if they really were able to confront this, because it is very confronting to realize that you've been dealing with your whole life and you don't know what you're doing. But the really good part about that is no one gives you the handbook of life at the start. My parents did the best that they possibly could, but they weren't given the handbook either. That they handed on some faulty dealing or coping mechanisms, and the rest is learn as you go. Choose your own adventure, and my adventure went off to the sidetrack and off the sidetrack, and it's on track now. And so I'm able to forgive myself. That's part of this whole process, is to start to understand that you're not a bad person. A very sick person is what I am. Spiritually bereft. It's a God-shaped hole. What is it about all the major religions of the world? Every major civilization believed in the Creator, the Divine Mother, the Spirit of the universe, God. All different names, a lot of the same things, you know, that they worship this thing. They talk about it in different ways. They have different ways of worship and different doctrines, different books about it and things like that. But they're all talking about this thing. And the best thing about that is that if I take all of these things, I have to really decide that, yeah, maybe there is a God. And the fact that there is a God, and that many people that have been before me, from Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous, use this power to solve their powerlessness. Yeah, this is step one. Once you understand you are powerless, your life is unmanageable. One more thing, the final thing about unmanageability. If I can't manage my life, I can't manage your life, I can't manage my mother's life, I can't manage my brother's life. I just need to be concerned with my life. Do you find that you're telling everyone else what to do, but you can't even do it yourself? It's just the ideals that you'd like to stick to. If that's you, that's me. You know, that's exactly what I used to be like, and I'm definitely a lot better at this. Sometimes I will slip into, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that. But for the most part, if someone asks me what they think, or what I think they should do, I just have to let it go. Because step one, I can't manage my life, but there is something external to me when I hand it over that can. If you can answer these two questions, you know, am I powerless over my life? Is it unmanageable? And you've got a solid grasp on that, then you've done step one and we're ready for step two. We're off and racing. Have a good day. God bless you.